What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video where Day talks a lot of shit. Today's video, I've been talking about this on my Threads account. I post every day on Threads now because the OG people were there with me when I used to post on TikTok every day. I'm posting on Threads every day now because Threads, that algo is crazy. Just a little tip. Right now, if a brand owner comes up to me, I'm definitely saying you should do one piece at a time. Now, I'm not saying one piece at a time, like don't drop a collection. I'm saying out of that collection, pick one piece, one item that you know you have a feeling in your stomach that is going to work the best for this collection, for that collection. Because people have to understand, your brand just starting out, you're giving people 30 options. What? I don't need 30 options. I need one thing that you know I'm going to fuck with. Pick for me. Customers love for you to pick for them. So I need you to pick that shit for me, and then I'm going to go buy it. Very simple process. I'm not saying don't drop a collection. I'm just saying pick one thing out of that collection to drop. Also, another thing. I deal with clothing brand owners a lot, and I deal with the little egos of clothing brand owners. I don't give a fuck about the ego, right? The thing is, for you to be like, oh, but I did it this way and it worked that one time. So I'm asking you, is it gonna work again? And I blatantly say, hey babe, it's not gonna work. I don't know what you're doing with that. And you still go do it and be like, my stuff is still not doing good. Since I'm living in the reality realm, all of us have to live in that bitch. So to the clothing brand owners asking me stuff and they got their little ego because they sold 10K in a month, babe, please find somebody else to talk to. I can't do it. Because the thing is, if I'm going to keep telling you something more than one time, that makes me schizophrenic and you're not doing it. That's literally what a schizophrenic person does. They keep doing the same thing and don't change it. So let's get into the video. Okay, so world building different pieces. Now, let's say you have a collection dropping or you have something dropping right now. You're going to base this video off of the one piece you're about to drop. Please comment a thumbs up below if you already found your one piece. Okay, so if you didn't know, there's this movie called Challengers. Everyone's obsessed with it. It's two boys. Zendaya's the girl. They all play tennis. Whole vibe. If you haven't seen it, it's a really good movie. I actually really like the movie. This shirt, sweatshirt, whatever the fuck, that says I told you on it is one of the best marketing content strategies I've seen in a fucking while. In the movie, homegirl Zendaya has an I told you shirt on. Her little boyfriend in the movie has an I told you shirt on in the movie, right? They based the shirt around the whole story of the movie. When you watch the movie, you can see how the shirt is like a part of the movie. This is a Loewe shirt. What I'm trying to tell everybody right now is pieces, one piece, if you could sell one piece and give some type of hype, give some type of thrill around that one piece and give it to your customer in a way where they're going to be like, damn, this has like a whole storyline. I want to be invested in the lore. I want to be invested in everything. If you could do that and make your shirt an accessory to a storyline, that is better than anything I've ever said on this channel. That's better than anything I've ever said. Make the piece an accessory to a fucking story. That's what you have to do. That's the game. That's the game. The shirt is a part of the aesthetic of the movie. The shirt is a part of the characters. It's a part of the whole process of them, the beginning, middle, end. It's a part of the whole movie. But just think of it in our way. It's a part of a storyline that we're going to create. Watch Challengers and watch how the shirt jumps around in the movie. We got to start treating shit like one piece as a storyline that the customer's going to follow. Your next piece needs to be a accessory to the world you're creating for your brand. Using your brand as an accessory means your content strategy for world building needs to be created based on an influencer and location. No one gives a fuck about that product. No one cares about the hat, the shoes, the shirt. They care about Am I going to look cool in that? Me wearing this, what is that going to tell other people? And when I say influencer, let's break it down. I'm not saying for you to find an influencer, send them shit. I'm literally saying steal the personality of the influencer. People buy into lore. Lore, story. Same thing, right? So if the influencer gives off this aura that has some lore behind it, you can literally get somebody to buy fucking anything. People go crazy over a person who went through something and has a character development. Let's see if you guys are paying attention in English class. As an influencer, this influencer has lore. I don't care what influencer you like, they have a story. Now, you may not know the story, but the story created them to be the influencer that you like, some way, somehow. So what if I told you this next piece you have, you need to tell a fucking story. The influencer is the story. When the influencer wears the piece is the ending of the story. I really hope we're on the same page right now. The piece is the end goal of the story. The piece is the end. When you're thinking about the story of your new piece right now, before we keep going, because I know somebody's going to do something crazy, don't jump off the fucking ship yet. Let's stay level-headed. Don't make a story like Avatar. I'm just saying, let's keep it level-headed for somebody to scroll on Instagram or TikTok and they would immediately understand what the fuck's going on. You're going to be obsessed with a rags to riches story or a riches to rags. It builds a storyline so a consumer can follow. The Jordan 1. Everybody's obsessed with that shoe. Michael Jordan was playing during this era. Now, I don't know the ins and outs, the A and B. Don't come for me, guys. But I do know some of it. I believe he was at the top of his game at this point. And then Nike's like, let's make a fucking shoe. They make this shoe. NBA's like, whoa, what the fuck is on your foot? And then Michael Jordan's like, this is my shoe. NBA starts fining Michael Jordan $5,000 a game, I believe. And Nike's paying for it, for the fines. That's probably not the whole story. But you get the gist of it. It's the story of Michael Jordan. The story of him wearing the shoe. The story of him getting fined, but he kept fucking wearing it. That's the story. The resilience. Being a new player. He was a crazy ass player. But the thing is, I want you guys to listen to that. That wasn't like an Avatar storyline. That was something cute and simple, right? Right. The personality of that person is going to get you farther. The personality of you is going to get you farther than you telling somebody, hey, I just dropped this and this is what I'm like, your personality, your story. Brand owners do not listen to this part, even though this is a part that's going to get themselves. Because you know what it is about this part? This part may take some time. Brand owners don't want to take the time out to do this. They don't want to take the time out to go through and post content and build their storyline out. This is too much for them. But the thing is, this is the main thing that's going to make their brand be set out from everyone else. This is going to make their brand become the next Nike, become the next this, because they have a story to tell. No one gives a fuck that you have a shirt that says good luck on it or the happy face. Location, location, location. We live in a I want to show shit to randos era. So if you could find places that your brand would thrive in places, I mean like cool coffee shops, cool stores, cool all that shit, anything you could find. If you could find something like that so people could be like, oh shit, this is hard as fuck, or I want to go here to like post on my Instagram or private story so somebody can see this shit. I feel like that's like perfect for you to bring it all together. So head to places your consumer is going to fall in love with or want to be in your brand while they're there. The videos of you fucking standing in front of a fucking graffiti wall at a random park area or stairs or elevators have to stop. Right. Okay? Because I know everyone's like, you cuss a lot. I have to hear because I feel like it has to go in the ears. We have to be serious about this. Location is really important. These are game changer mindsets. Start thinking like this. This is the most important one. You need a story. You need lore. You need some type of aura. Aura comes from a fucking something happened to you before that makes you this fucking cool. Think about this. Sit on it. Sit on it for a fucking week, 2 weeks. I don't give a fuck. Think about it. Now, end of the story is let's end our story. We do not build stories around the sale. Y'all are building a story for the sale. Build the story around the person. the person has the piece on, the piece will sell. Don't go overboard. Don't jump ship, babe. Keep it simple. When you jump ship and start thinking like Avatar, you lost me. I usually never say this bullshit because I don't like giving you guys false dreams. But if you create a really great story, do this with one piece for about 2 months, and then drop. Okay, let's say you start today and you drop August 18th. I think you'll get 10 to 30 sales. That's like max. I mean, that's minimum to max. 30, I stop at 30. These 10 to 30 sales won't be one-time customers. Now could rely. Imagine that you now can rely on 10 to 30 people to always buy something from you each time you drop. That's the difference. Because I know some of you are probably like, I get 30 sales. Every single one of your 30 sales is a different person. 10 to 30 reoccurring sales every month. Think of it like you have a membership with these people because you gave them a story. And now they're going to keep up with that story. If you need any type of help building your storyline out, or just building the story for you could use for 2 months, get the content strategy. If you want to talk about it, book the talk. I'm just doing kind of like a summer sale. I think I'm going to keep it up like this all summer, so people just kind of get their shit before fall comes, so you have everything lined up. So if you guys like this video, comment below something you learned from it, and I'll see you guys next time.